Took this off the coals. Looking pretty good. Hey friends, hey, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. Hey, if you're new to my channel, you're going to see right here that the theme to my channel is to help remove obstacles to get outdoors. That could be things like time, ideas, and maybe equipment. Today we're talking about ideas, okay? I thought I'd take on a kind of a bushcraft project, but add a barbecue twist. We're going to make us a bushcraft smokehouse. Normally you'll see it like on a tripod with a tarp. People make jerky. No. I want to do barbecue. So we're going to build up our tripod, put a tarp on it, and then we're going to play around with our fire to see if we can get the right smoke temperature so we can do up some barbecue later this year. So let's get at it. All right, so I've got three long branches here. They're all more than 6 feet tall. They're far from perfect, but I think they're going to meet today's needs. The structure doesn't have to be holding a lot of weight. We're just going to suspend some meat over the fire. All right, so what I'm going to do is do a loose tripod lashing on these three poles. Then we're going to position that over our fire. Let's start with the clove hitch here. We're just going to lay our line across our branch. We're going to cross it like so to make an X pattern. Then we tuck it underneath here. That creates a clove hitch. Now from there, we're just going to take our cordage and wrap it around a few times. All right, this is very loose, so what I'm going to do now is just do a very simple frap. A very loose frap, that is. Just take the line between here. Repeat over here. Let's take it out. Take the bit of our cord. Let's make one more clove hitch. We stop knot. Okay, so you can see I've got the tarp over our tripod, kind of loosely set up here. I'm kind of experimenting, and now it's all about fire management. So I have this digital thermometer. I'm going to place the probe inside of our little bushcraft smokehouse and to see what type of temperature range I'm getting here. I'd like to see somewhere between 225 and 250, because instead of making jerky later, I want to make some ribs, okay? Okay, well, it took a minute or two, but we were finally up over 225, 250 degrees. So this is the range I wanted to make my ribs. Now, this is going to take a bit of practice for me because I've noticed as it flames up, the heat shoots up. So I want steady heat, so I'm going to have to work on a bed of coals, and I want a clean smoke. I don't want to black and sooty, all right? So I'm going to play around with this for a little while to see if I can maintain the same temperature for a while. Once I do that, next phase, we'll go ahead and set up our racks and we'll put some ribs on there. Good morning and Happy New Year. Hey, you can see the sun is working his way up over the horizon. So I thought I'd get an early start here. It's about 15 degrees this morning, so I thought I'd go ahead and get the fire started early and see if we can have us a good rack of ribs by game time today, okay? I want to let you know I'm using hard lump charcoal and hickory chunks, okay? I wanted something consistent that I can work with because I've never done this before, never worked with a shelter before, okay? All right, so let's get started. All right, so I've been smoking up these ribs for a few hours now, and it's time to move to phase 2. So we got good smoke, but not really enough heat. I really wish I had like bigger logs to get a bit more flames going on there, but we're going to take what we can get, right? So what I do have is a nice bed of coal. So it's time to go ahead and let's wrap up our ribs in some foil, add a little bit of oil, a little bit of water to kind of help them braise up. And I'm going to put the ribs under the coals, okay? And that actually works out for me. Kickoff's in about 30 minutes. And so I'm going to go ahead and let the ribs finish up under the coals while I'm enjoying the game. We'll come out and we'll check our progress. All right, so we got our ribs here. Got a little bit of color on the underneath side. Got a long way to go. So let's go ahead and wrap these up in foil. Let's add a little bit of oil to keep it moist. Add a little bit of water to help help it break down. Took this off the coals. Looking pretty good. All right, well, this brings us to the end of another fun video. I really enjoyed this one. All right, so what did I learn? Okay, well, this smoke system, definitely good for jerky. And I think it'll be great for a cold smoke this winter to make some salmon. If I do want to do something hotter, I'm going to need bigger logs, like something you see at the competition level, big split logs of hickory, some type of hardwood. I think I could do a better job with that. But hey, folks, I hope this gives you guys ideas on just getting out there and playing around, okay? With that being said, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.